the most anticipated volleyball matches in the history of this planet. This crowd tonight is going to challenge for the attendance record across the world. Big Ten Volleyball is powered by Unleaded 88. Where else other than this state right here? It's Omaha into a trailblazing place. The Nebraska Cornhuskers, the number 4 team in the country, are about to take the field here at Memorial Stadium. We got an actual match that counts, even though it is outside with all this circumstance, against a team that took them to 5 sets, Omaha, 2 years ago. Well, on a night where we're expected to break the world record, off we go from Lincoln, Nebraska. Curry, the setter for Omaha, and that's too strong, and Nebraska takes the first point.
Nebraska! Back to serve for your Huskers, number 2, Bergen Riley.
Just the 4th college match for Bergen Riley in front of this crowd. Murray goes to the pin, caught up in the block with Beeson. Harper Murray, the reigning freshman of the week in the Big Ten.
Harper Murray, known for her heavy arm. Sometimes she goes to that off-speed shot just right over those blockers, catches the defense off guard because they know that she can absolutely take a crack at it.
Calm and composed for the first-year player Murray. Murray back to the pin with the swipe in Omaha on the board with Shayla McCormick, an Omaha native.
One thing to watch as this game is just getting started is especially if some of those passes go high, the wind becomes a big factor. You know, can that setter get there in time to get completely square and put up a good ball? And can that hitter, if it's a high ball situation, actually put a good ball out of it?
The wind is at the back of Omaha right now. Picked up a little bit since first serve. Into the backcourt, Lexi Rodriguez, the libero for Nebraska. That's picked up on the overpass, and Murray swats it down.
Connor,
no shot at that.
I've been checking the weather apps literally since February. You know, can that read all the way into September? I don't know, but we've been doing it, and beautiful forecast tonight, 0 clouds.
That's off hands, and out in Omaha, back within 1. Sun dipping down, none needed, just the winds.
The heat also thought about being a factor in this game. It was 100 degrees last week, and that's what they practiced in.
Krause with the first ball for Nebraska. And Merritt Beeson turned back, covered by Murray. And Krause into the cross court.
Lindsey Krause starting at that second outside position. That's been a point of competition for this team. You have Harper Murray, the star freshman, but then it's been between Allie Batenhorst and Lindsey Krause for that other pin. And Coach Cook said he's just looking for who can kill the ball more.
We get our first challenge of the night. This will be challenge from Omaha and Matt Buttermore on the touch call.
After further review, the call on the
That's a challenge unsuccessful for Omaha. You're 1-1 tonight. I think there's a commitment somewhere in there.
Right at the last second.
Well, this is a big night for Matt Buttermore. Obviously, for Omaha to have the exposure of this night in front of this crowd, but he is a Lincoln native. After the unsuccessful Omaha challenge, Lexi Rodriguez to serve. Curry going back set, big hands up there for Nebraska, but Omaha terminates. Out in the pin, Amanda Hart.
Amanda Hart is someone that Nebraska has to key in on with their big block. She has the ability to go around it. She's a high flyer, and she can also go over it at times. So that middle has to be set, get those hands over quickly.
Wind at the back again for Omaha serving in this opening set. Riley chases it into the net. And flag is up. That's more definitive that time, into the net. And we're tied up at 4 in set 1. And there's the wind playing for the first time.
I was kind of waiting for that one, especially on Omaha's side, with the wind at their back. How many serves would they miss that way? And then when Nebraska and Omaha flip sides, how many will happen for Nebraska? But it's something that you have to lock in on early, taking just a little bit of pace off of your serves.
Merritt Beeson at the service line for Nebraska. And overpass kill. Andi Jackson out of the middle.
That's why you got to be locked in You got to expect every single time this serve receive ball is going over. Lindsay Krause ready for it, locked and loaded, gets that full arm swing in.
Pass takes Omaha off the net and tapped around the antenna for Jurgensmeyer. Rolled up and kept alive for Fava, the libero for Omaha. Riley picks out Murray on the back row.
The back row attack was a key focal point of this Nebraska offense, something that they worked on all spring, all preseason to really establish as a threat, especially up the middle. With Harper Murray in the back row, can be lethal.
First ball. And Riley goes middle, and there's Jackson.
Nebraska's serving tough. Omaha's having a difficult time controlling those passes. They're finding themselves out of system, and that Nebraska defense is going to work. One of the best in the country. They're able to transition these easy plays. Perfect pass set right to the middle. Nice go.
Will we get to the world record of over 91,000? Nebraska on a 4-0 run, forcing the Omaha timeout. And Ivy Luke setting up for Omaha. And triples over to Rodriguez. And the Cornhuskers. And that's rolled down for Krause, who's off to a good start tonight.
Nebraska's a team that's often just going to come at your faces with that heavy shot. They're throwing in a lot of off speeds to start this match, really exploiting that middle of the court that Omaha's not covering well.
And with that off speed, 5 in a row for the Cornhuskers, keeping Beeson back at the line. Serve with the wind in her face. Over the top, Beeson recovers, and Riley gets a hand on it. Moved right back to the outside for Jurgensmeyer, and it's turned back.
Number 10, Bergen Riley, number 15,
Luke running out to the antenna, likes Jurgensmeyer again, and the tool shot kill for Kaylee Jurgensmeyer. Friends here for her tonight. She's from Wahoo, Nebraska. The 8 that Omaha has on the team from the state. Oh, and there's the opposite of the off speed we've seen so far. And Laney Choboy in serving for Nebraska. Omaha, they saw that run extend to 6-0 for Nebraska. They bounced back 2 of the last 3 points.
Focusing on that serve and pass, they're a good passing team, trying to put a little bit more heat from that back line. That's a part of the game where they have to step it up, normally a staple.
Rodriguez let it go, and that was the right call. Wind took it out. The service error for Fava, as the Huskers doubling up Omaha.
That's when communication is so important on this back line, especially when you have 2 DSs back there. You have to be talking as much as possible, telling them if it's in or out, whether they should play that ball or not.
Communication and the read from Rodriguez. I mean, that was out by a panic. Close as it gets. Out of system, Omaha. Beeson and Choboy came together. Unsure who was going to take it. And Omaha with 2 in a row. And Beeson and Choboy are 2 of the big voices that they're counting on in this crowd tonight. Cut through some of the noise. Choboy takes the first ball here and dunked down.
Bergen Riley sneaky up front, the freshman setter. This is what makes her great. She knows exactly when to throw in these dumps. It's not necessarily a tight pass, so she knows she might not have that blocker to go up with her, so that 2-hand dump over was a great choice.
Setter dumps her service. Curry retreating. And cross court picked up by Riley. Setter had to take the first ball. And recycled with Rodriguez covering up. And Fava with the bump set. And Riley there, first ball one more time. Murray into the block. Put up by Amanda Hart.
Hart trying to get Omaha going defensively. Such a great close to that outside pin.
Caitlin McCormick with the service for the Mavs. Backing up to Beeson. And a little off target. The Rook couldn't quite reach it with the left. There's Kendall Murray. And that's down for Murray on the serve. Harper Murray for Nebraska.
Harper Murray putting a little bit of pace behind this one. This ball, just a little bit of topspin causes that drop right at the end.
Allie Weston, great to have you. Hey, what was that like for you, the flyover, the national anthem, the crowd?
It's amazing. I never in my wildest dreams would imagine that they would put this together, execute it. The fans turned out. Nebraska is one of the best places to play volleyball, hands down, around the world. Catching up with everybody today, and the fact that you could span generations and decades of Husker volleyball and see this type of turnout is breathtaking.
There are over 100 alumni here that played volleyball at Nebraska over the last 30 years. What's that like for you to see them and know that you are all part of this?
It's so special. I mean, the people that came before me, the girls that played before me, really laid the groundwork. The success that we had in the 90s was amazing. The success that they've had in the 2000s, the success that they have with this, it dates back to the 70s. And to see that many faces is truly special.
Allie, great to see you.
Thanks.
Allie Weston, 95 title team for Nebraska. And as Larry mentioned, one of over 100 alumni here for Nebraska. Coach Bennett's been a popular guy this week. He's been hard to pin down. This is a big reunion for a lot of Husker alums, including their own coach. Curry with the setup. Rodriguez connects with Riley. Fava off the bump set. Rodriguez, another contact. Here's Krause into the cross court. Fava there one more time. And no free ball coming out of play. And Nebraska doubling up Omaha in set one.
At the end of the day, just get the ball in the court. Maybe the middle of the court is a better option.
And another one. Hit long. That's 5 times now that we've seen either wind or a little too much muscle on it for Omaha.
That's a shot from Juergensmeyer I think she's okay with. Barely missing right past the end line, but a really nice shot right down the line. She'll probably go back to it if Nebraska gives it to her.
Their top hitters, their leading hitter in the opening weekend, and they serve at Juergensmeyer. Nebraska, you said, serve pass. John Cook walked away from us yesterday, said, no, they're not giving you more than serve pass.
And on your side, you have to pass, get those middles involved, make your offense just a little bit more unpredictable.
Rodriguez stays at the line. And that did draw hands.
Number 9, Amanda Hart.
So Amanda Hart puts it down, drawing the touch. Talk about all the youth for Nebraska. This is only the 3rd match of her college career. And that's smoked down out of the middle. Riley with another connection with Jackson.
Andi Jackson has done an incredible job in just now her 4th match with the Huskers, hitting .526 on the season coming into this one, because she is going to be an absolute baller.
3 kills on 4 swings in this opening set for Jackson, and a 3rd ace for the Huskers. Not a seat to be had. They're up in the suites. We showed you the top row of the football stadium that holds 85,000 students all throughout the paneling around the court. That's how they're hoping to get to over 91,000, set the world record tonight. And Emily Huss can't send it over, so Nebraska closing in on a 1st set win, 2 points away with Beeson at the line. Ivy Luke setting this rotation. And Beeson went up top. On the back row, Murray off speed. And Rodriguez with the get. And back into the play, but a double contact. And I think she got the biggest ovation in this stadium during pregame. Last to go. And a big block put up for Omaha. Shayla McCormick was up at the net. And the service error for Rachel Fairbanks. And set point number 1 coming up for the Huskers. Here come 90,000 plus on set point number 1. Just a touch out for Choboy. Erica Fava for Omaha, trying to extend this first set. The first ball, Rodriguez. There's Murray. Rattles around for Luke. And Omaha staves off back-to-back set points. For Fava, set 1 to the Huskers.
Your Huskers take set
1, 25-14. John Cook put this right up there with the 2008 Final Four match against Penn State. There's a moment he feels he's going to feel the tight, snug hug of Husker Nation. Building new fans tonight. And we start a set 2. Nebraska took the opening set. And now the wind at the back of the Huskers. And Curry setting this opening rotation in the second set for Omaha. And Curry covers up. Fava with the bump set. And Alec over getting hands on it. And Rodriguez there. Eric Beeson rolls. Picked up by DeBow out of the middle. Alec with hands on it one more time. And into the cross court, Rodriguez picks up the McCormick swing. And Murray unleashes, and Beeson puts it down.
4 different block touches during that rally alone.
Just saying, there weren't a lot of long rallies in that first set. Opening point set 2, we got one. More hands on for Alec. And zigzagging through the back, Rodriguez there. And Alec getting a ton of action up at the net. And they reward her with a swing, but picked up Fava. Back row attack, easy work for Riley. Eric Beeson looking for back-to-back kills. And that does find the line. Shayla McCormick with the serve. There's Beeson cross court. Whistler to Fava. There to dig out. Then set off target from Curry.
That's when the wind's going to play a factor. With those high passes, it's difficult to get under it and try to decide where it's going to go. Both sides kind of laughing about that one. Probably wanting that back. You want to keep the ball as low as possible right now because the wind does play a factor outside.
Riley probably with a wry smile because she knows what that's like being on the other side of the net. Just how to deal with that wind. And Rodriguez and Fairbanks swing. Into the block, Krause combining with Becca Alec.
Number 5, Becca Alec. Number 22,
one of the most explosive middles in the game. She does such a great job moving side to side, closing it up with her pins.
Riley. And Beeson goes right back at McCormick, and Fava has to run it down. And back to Alec block. Oh, Murray going up to get it. Riley has to take the first ball again. A bump set, and too strong for Beeson.
Omaha's defense has picked up as this game has gone on, especially here in the second set.
McKenna Rook get the service line. And a little heavy on it. Basketball 2 early set 2. Let's go back over to Larry.
Hey, thanks very much, Connor. I'm here with a very familiar face, Nancy Metcalf-Mandering, part of the national team, had her uniform retired at Nebraska. Talk about how emotional this was for you earlier when it was announced and you see this place, and you had a part in this.
To me, it's just an incredible honor to have been a part of a program like this and to know that we were able to take part in what they've built, and just being a small part of it is incredibly humbling. To see what they're doing here with these people coming to watch a game, playing in front of a crowd like this, I'm jealous of the players. This is so cool. I'm coaching our 8-year-olds team, so we'll see. We'll see if the coach is worth anything.
This is going on 2.5 minute review, and the wave has been going the whole time.
These fans are pumped up. They got the wave going around. I think, what, the 5th time we've already gone around?
The point will be replayed.
That will replay it with Lexi Rodriguez serving. Around the block and put down by Amanda Hart. It's an Omaha roster that's turned a lot of their roster over from last year. They tied their D1 program record in wins in the finals of the Summit League. Whereas Krause is blocked. Looking to go cross court. Emily Huss with hands on.
She gets those hands wrapped down so well back inside the court.
Vera Beeson into the lap of McCormick. Overpass handled by Murray. And Jackson off the hands and down. Yesterday, Husker head coach John Cook called her a rocket ship. Her leaping ability and in her trajectory as a first-year player. And a second ball contact for Riley. And Nebraska backed up by 2. I got the wave going with karaoke session between sets. Later tonight, we'll have that official number for you. 91,000 plus. That's what we think we've got. Approaching that world record. And outside the antenna, 2 in a row for the Huskers.
Nebraska.
Looking at that expanse of the crowd, what do you think we got? What's your number? What are you putting on it?
Let me say, it's certainly over 90, I would guess. I mean, 85,000 capacity just in the stands, but you add in all this floor room where you can't even see beyond anyone. It looks like it's absolutely packed. I'm gonna say they're over though. I'll give them that.
You're not putting an actual number on it?
94,300.
Here's Riley up in the net for Krause. A long way to go for Luke. And that's out. Nebraska doubling up Omaha, 8-4 in set 2. Back over to Larry.
Hey, Connor, you were asking, right? How many here? Can I weigh in?
What do you got?
Do I get a chance there? I'm gonna take the unders, but I'm gonna go 92.5, which would be the largest crowd to ever witness a sporting events in the history of the earth.
So under Emily's, but over the world record.
You got it.
All right. So 92 and some change for Larry, 94 and some change for Emily. Women's soccer just last spring was 91,000 and some change. So both of you have the over on those numbers.
What are you taking? You gotta make a call.
I'm going right in the middle of you two. I'm going 93.5.
Classic.
Kind of having myself in with that though. Put down for Nebraska in the same spot of the first set, where they've gone on a run and made 90,000 plus get up on their feet. And they are everywhere in this town, in this stadium, down along the floor. Get you that attendance number at some point tonight, chasing over 91,000 fans to set the world record for a women's sporting event. Nebraska dominant in set 1, up 5 in set 2. For Fairbanks with the service. Here's Jackson, big rip, covered by Luke. Fairbanks, little roll that picked up by Rodriguez. There's Murray, sending Fairbanks back. Rolls out. I don't know how Fairbanks hung in on one of those contacts he had with Murray flying out the back. Over the head of Fava, made the right read. He's playing 6 rotations already, didn't flinch in that opening weekend. The top-rated recruiting class in the country for Nebraska. And you know that teams are going to force her to pass a lot this year. Next to Joboy and Rodriguez. And Macy Bosiger, one of 3 Nebraskans on this roster in front of the hometown crowd tonight. First ball for Fairbanks. And Riley dumps it down. Oh, let's get Larry back involved over there.
Connor, it is a who's who of Nebraska volleyball here tonight. Up in Section 1, all the former players are up there, including former Nebraska setter Lori Endicott. You can't talk about setters in Nebraska without talking about Lori Endicott.
Into the back, Merritt Beeson picks it up. Riley on 2 one more time. And that's into the net for Shayla McCormick. And she was called for a touch, didn't get it. That was all tape.
That ball looking like it just went into the tape, like it didn't actually touch Becca Alec. Get a better view on it here. Oh no.
Maybe it got Riley's wrist. Bosiger will stay back serving with Nebraska up in set 2 after their first set win. And that finds the back corner. Rachel Fairbanks sneaks it in. She had a huge match against the Huskers 2 years ago when they took the Huskers to 5 sets, had 16 kills that night. And a near win for the Mavericks. And Curry going to the middle, and Rook puts it through. All-American middle Rook, second in Omaha history. Back-to-back years, matching the D1 program record in wins at Omaha around her. And Murray has that offhand for 2-shot kill. Morgan Riley from Nebraska serving. And out of his outstretched arms, Curry in that front row with Fairbanks up there also.
Becca Alec doing a great job commanding the net, taking full control up front.
Emily, she was loose yesterday.
Becca Alec has more fun than I think anyone that I've seen, at least any college volleyball player. She's always down to have a good time. But Coach Cook says she's the most locked in when she steps on the court, too.
Pokes that to the back. Fafa with the dive to get it. Back set for Beeson. Hammers it down.
Merritt Beeson showing just how heavy this arm can be. Impressive set from Riley, getting it all the way back. And you give her that cross-court shot, she's going to rip it right back.
Well, if there's anybody that knows anything close to being in this environment, it's Merritt Beeson. After what she experienced at Wisconsin last year while playing for Florida. Beeson didn't take a touch on it. Omaha takes the point. But the record that stands before tonight in a regular season women's college volleyball match, it was Wisconsin at the Kohl Center where they play basketball, hosting Florida last year. Merritt Beeson helped spoil the night. 5-set winner for Florida that night. Really career high in kills.
I talked to Beeson about it yesterday, actually, and we were both reminiscing on our hearing was actually messed up after that game because it was so loud in there. Wisconsin doubled the student section, and kudos to her. I mean, Florida ended up winning that game in 5, so she knows what it's like to be in that environment and to excel and win in that environment.
The big difference is you more than quadruple the crowd, and you're outside this time.
The serve is long point, Nebraska.
Here's Harper Murray. Riley wants Krause. Curry scrambling up to the net, and a block. Beeson and Alec right there at the tape for the Cornhuskers. That was an attendance record last year in Omaha that stood for 9 days before Wisconsin and Florida broke it.
He made it very clear. Nebraska should own that attendance record. It belongs in the state of Nebraska, and they've shown through this crowd tonight that I don't think they're wrong.
Beeson sneaks it through. It's kind of a look of, sure, that works.
Whatever gets the job done.
Serve a little bit heavy. It feels like the wind has died down a little bit. Remember, started this set, Nebraska had heavy wind at their back. It is blowing a little bit cross court now. Since first serve, wind has died down. As the lights have started to take full effect. And that finds the floor for Andi Jackson.
We should pay attention to Andi Jackson, Bergen Riley played together in the Pan Am Cup. They've had time together to work on that connection, and it's something that's really paying off in their first season at Nebraska.
Overpass and thumped heavy. So Nebraska closing in on a second set win, trying to go up 2-0. Came right out, that 6-0 run, rolled them in set 1. Up 10 in set 2. Middle ball, and that sneaks inside the white line for Emily Huss.
She knows how much the sport means in this state, and just to play on this stage in front of a hometown crowd has to mean so much for so many of these players that are from the state of Nebraska.
Fairbury, Nebraska, hometown, about an hour 15 minutes from here. Fairbanks into the net, and it's time to get up for the fans in red, surrounding Memorial Stadium. Rodriguez picks it up. Riley for Jackson.
Nebraska dominating both sides of the ball, now up 2-0 against Omaha, hoping to close it up with a sweep as they head to intermission, get a little bit of time to reset.
Because we're going to get our answer on what the attendance is. Let's turn it over to the public address announcer to get our answer.
0-0-3. Fans, make some noise. Go Big Red. Oh, fans, you just showcased to the world that there is no place like Nebraska.
I'm here now with Kathy Noth. Of course, the second ever All-American in Nebraska volleyball history. She was a setter and then went on to be the assistant coach for a long time under Terry Pettit. I heard Terry kind of had to pull you in. Were you on vacation?
Yeah, I was on vacation, and then my partner got a new knee, and so I left from Minnesota right off the fishing boat.
So he talked you into coming.
Yeah, I couldn't miss it. I mean, what? This is huge. This is huge.
So when you think about, when it all started back then and you were the assistant for Terry, this was always the vision, right? He was the guy who was outside trying to pull people in, going away from the football game, trying to just get them to go to a volleyball match. Talk about his role in where we are today in Nebraska volleyball.
Well, when Terry came in, he did an exceptional job to promote volleyball and go out to the high schools and bring coaches in and get people fired up about volleyball. And the football team, they helped us, and now we're helping them.
That's great. Talk about what's this like to see 92-03 here?
It's unbelievable. I mean, words can't describe to come into a place where you played and you coached, and the fans are just incredible. And I give Coach Pettit, Coach Cook, Coach Sullivan, the fans of Nebraska are exceptional. It wouldn't happen, with all the people behind the scenes.
You live in Wisconsin, going back and saying hi to everybody?
Yep, going back to say hi to everybody, my family, hi family.
Well, this was a discussion at Big Ten Volleyball Media Day. Camp Randall Stadium, the football stadium for Wisconsin, that's not big enough to get this record. So what is next if Wisconsin were to try to challenge it and take it back? Lambeau Field?
Lambeau's got to be the next bet, right?
course, a big sticking point for Husker fans. They felt that record was theirs, and it was stripped from them almost a year ago tonight.
Kelly, we know you're listening. How's it going at Lambeau?
The serve is long. Point, Mavericks.
Allie Batenhorst in with the kill for Nebraska. Back when we caught up with him at Media Day.
There's such a friendly competition going because, of course, both teams really want to own that attendance record. Nebraska feels like it should belong to the state of Nebraska. Kelly Sheffield showed that they could pack over 16,800 people into the Kohl Center last fall. Now, I know, again, he's watching at home trying to think of ways to continue to push that sport forward, but that's what makes both these coaches so great. They want what's best for the sport. They're willing to go the extra mile, not just talk. They're willing to go the extra mile to do it, to put volleyball on this kind of stage.
Some of the early moments in the early days in the field house where they didn't have enough ticket punchers to get people in through the door fast enough. And just how far we've come, reflecting back on that. With 92,003 here tonight, but also in this part of it.
Yeah,
putting on big events.
There's a volleyball aspect to it, of course, but now I think that even further drives the competition of the attendance record because, yeah, they want to beat each other on the court so bad, but they also want to make history and beat each other in that way.
Nebraska's got the volleyball record. They've got the world record for a women's sporting event. Announced a few minutes ago, 92,003 fans have come through the gates at Memorial Stadium. Let's remember here on August 30th, 2023. And service ace for Omaha back within one. Cheerleaders down in the court unveiled that number a couple minutes ago. Maggie Mendelson out of the middle for Nebraska. You got to think about the planning that's gone into this too. This isn't something that just pops up out of thin air when it's volleyball season and you can put it together in 4 days. This has been months of planning. And of course, Trev Alberts, the athletic director for Nebraska, has had a big role in that. You know, John Cook was thinking, let's play in the basketball arena. Let's play over at PBA. Trev Alberts and the administration here, as the athletic director, they challenged him and said, no, let's think bigger than that.
PBA wasn't big enough for them to set that record, and they said they needed to go bigger and threw it out into Memorial Stadium as kind of a joke at first, and then once it started picking up legs, they thought, hey, we could actually do this. We have the fans to get in here. Now it becomes a question of, are we able to in terms of facilities and setup? You know, the football season starting off home in a few weeks, they luckily play a few games away, but it takes so much effort to put up this kind of stage, lay the court down. It's been up for about a week now.
So the ball on the floor does stand after review. Yeah, you quit pretty quickly last year. I said, what do we do about some of these touch calls, the in-out calls that are so agonizing and take so much time? And Laney Choboy to serve for Nebraska. The Huskers up 3. Looking for a sweep. And block put up. There's Mendelson.
Maggie Mendelson stepping in and stepping up for the Huskers, shutting down that attack. Difficult in a one-on-one situation. You have to just guess and pick an angle, knowing those hitters' tendencies. And Mendelson did a great job knowing that hitter likes to hit back to zone 5, so she turned those hands down to the left.
How many modern athletes, there's an ace for Choboy, going back to Mendelson real quick, how many modern athletes can say they are a 3-stadium star? Curry with the misconnect with Huss. Nebraska by 6. Timeout for Omaha.
I think when we were down 0-2 against Minnesota, to make it to the Final Four, I remember that's another core memory is going back into the locker room. Coaches came in, they talked, they left, and we just got together, and it was eye to eye. We're like, we're gonna win, and everyone believed it. Obviously, we went on to win and then came to Omaha. Again, setting the record back then with over 17,000 watching us was incredible. I mean, just having my family and friends there, hometown, you can't make that story up.
Imagine what this is like for the players.
I know. Honestly, my dad asked me, he's like, would you want to play in front of 90,000? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, to set a record after record after record, and thinking about it, these last couple of days, it's just really that gratitude of the coaches, the players who went on before us, like, to set this, and then, like, having not but like our moment in time, and then it just carrying on. Super grateful.
I think most people know you married Roy Halou, former Nebraska running back, played for the Washington Redskins. He was going to be here tonight, but...
Yes. We have 6 kids. We have 1 on the way. So with all of that, babysitting can get expensive. So he was selfless and he said, I'll just stay home. He's with our 5 boys. We have 1 girl and she's here with me wearing my old jersey. So it's pretty special.
A bunch of future Huskers is what I hear. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Oh, we could have made this 92,009 tonight. Bring the whole family. With another one on the way. Yeah. Of course, he's bridged these 2 programs as the athletic director at Omaha, bringing them into the Division I era.
Trev Alberts was a huge reason why this Omaha team took that step forward, became a D1 program, and he's doing it here at Nebraska now, continuing to push this sport, continuing to push Nebraska athletics forward as well.
Fava with the service for Omaha. Free ball sent over for Rodriguez. Right back to Beeson, who goes off speed. And a reloaded chance for Choboy and the Nebraska offense. And a whistle up at the net. And net violation as Nebraska the first to 15 in set 3. And Murray sends that swerving out of play. And through the back, Jackson can't stick it. Omaha within 4. Olivia Tukuafu, one of 3 setters in competition. Omaha, I thought they were going to maybe go 5-1 most of the year. They've gone 2-setter a lot last year. Be a player that Omaha fans hear a lot from this year, most likely. As Beeson has hands on up at the net.
One reason Coach Buttermore said they wanted to go to that 6-2 was to have more hitters and have more blockers up front, but it doesn't matter against a team like Nebraska where the defense is just so good. Even if you have 3 hitters up at all times, they're able to read it, key in on it, and stop it.
There's Rodriguez at the service line. Oh, a beauty for the service ace.
Lexi Rodriguez surprising herself with that one, dropping it right at the end. You think the wind might have had a little bit of help to that.
Similar location. Rodriguez up to get the return. And a little swipe covered up by Fava. And that is just a touchdown.
It doesn't just happen that you get 92,000 people in a stadium to watch volleyball. That Nebraska story is going to be so impressive and insightful to see, because you think back to the days in the 70s at the Coliseum where they only had a few dozen people watching volleyball. It took so much to get this program where it is, to push volleyball forward in this state, and so important to understand that history now playing out.
Tells the story of standing outside Memorial Stadium after football games and saying, hey, you look like you like sports. You'd like volleyball. Let's get you a ticket to the match tonight.
Pettit was so strategic. He knew the Coliseum being right next to Memorial Stadium, they would strategically plan volleyball games right after football games, so they would just funnel fans into the Coliseum to try to get them in. I mean, he cared so much. He would pop popcorn at the stadium just to get fans inside.
He's passed it on to 2 decades plus of John Cook. Several national championships later. And Nebraska's closing in on a world record-breaking night sweep. These players have been asked questions in so many different ways. How are you going to feel when you walk onto this court on August 30th? I thought Allie Batenhorst had a really leveled answer yesterday. There's an ace for Beeson. But a lot of the answers, right, were, yeah, there are going to be some nerves. I'm going to be a little bit phased. She said joy. That's what I'm going to feel looking around.
Mary Beeson, a player who has played at the highest level. She's seen some of the biggest crowds the NCAA has to offer. She's a player that's not going to shy down from this moment.
Oh, with the left hand on the tape, and Jurgensmeyer can't put it over. Nebraska 3 points away from a sweep. Omaha can't return it. 2 points to go.
These fans starting to get a little bit louder and louder, waiting to get on their feet for that set point. 92,003 of them.
New world record here tonight, right here in Lincoln, Nebraska, Memorial Stadium. Rodriguez with the second ball for Batenhorst. Rattling through the block, Jurgensmeyer there. And that is out, and here comes match point number 1.
Nebraska.
And out for Beeson. That'll draw a little more anticipation from 92,003. So many snapshots and moments tonight that these players, these fans will never forget. Rodriguez retreating. Batenhorst. And sent back over for Rook. The reload for Riley. And Mendelson puts it away for Nebraska. Nebraska pulled this off. They win, but the headline of tonight will always be a world record going down. 92,003 fans see Nebraska sweep Omaha.
Thank you for setting a world record tonight.